What's after 6? Hi, is anybody there?
Well, you know Belinda's there.
Oh, Belinda, I see you. I think. I don't know. Are you there, Belinda? Anyway, we'll just chat for a minute. This will eventually be a regular videos, not just live. So anyway, hope everybody's doing okay. And I know normally I don't do a live stream, but I thought, well, let's have some fun, see if anybody has questions. So if you do have a question, type it in and Mr. Handy will help me with the questions. So I'm in a new spot. I'm at my kitchen counter, so I'm not sitting in my comfy chair. Let's see. So anyway, I'm going to just start with one little thing. It's not what the title is of this video, because I want to wait for more folks to show up. But I was interested to try who else might be, excuse me, one of the Bidens. So in gematrix.org, I tried RFK is JB. So I just used the initials. So, Bobby Kennedy, who was Attorney General under his brother. So let's see, that equals 75, and that is ideal info, which means we're on the right track, I think. The Big Bang, I remember Bobby was supposedly shot. I don't think that happened. And no body, and Comic-Con, that's like a big conference for people who are into comics. It's called Comic-Con, C-O-N. And con can also mean, I'm conning you, and it's funny. Now, John Jr. comes up as 75 as well. So we know he's one of them. Maybe he's the only one, but I've got a feeling he's not. Magic wand, that's President Trump had said that. I guess we have a magic wand. That's John Jr. And let's see, new name, believable, and it's a lie, meaning who the Biden looks like, and a new life, and fake names. So
I don't see how people can find you because you're not showing up on YouTube or on Studio.
it says I'm live. I don't know. Mr. Handy said it's not showing up on his phone. So now I don't know what to do. Am I really being recorded? I don't know. It's a good question. Oh, Marianne said she sees me. Oh, hi, Marianne. Hi, Shanna. Oh, and Kenneth. Hi. Who else do we have? Yes. Well, I wonder why he can't see it on his phone then. Isn't that funny? Well, let's see. With Joan and Amy and Kate. Did I say Kay Abbott? I'm sorry if I did. Oh my gosh. Al. Okay. M. Buck. I don't know what your guys' first names are. I feel bad. Out for Fun. Sue Brack. Or Brack, I think. Brian. Hi, Brian. How you doing? We'll get you on here soon. Lori Mack. Susan. Let's see. Sagstar. Daniel St. Clair. This is so cool, you guys. Virginia. Hi. Hi, Susan. Oh, that's so fun. I think we got through everybody. I didn't know if anybody'd show up, so I'm very happy. Thank you. Oh my goodness. So maybe I should get started. What do you think? You think we've got enough people here? Probably. So my big thing is, oh, hi, Miss May and Dawn and Linda. Oh, and Esther. Oh, Maggie. Hi, Maggie. You're not just an M, you're a Maggie. Oh my gosh. This is so fun. I can't tell you how much fun this is. You guys ought to start a channel. You'd have so much fun. So this video that I'm all wound up about is, it's a video that was really, it was out 3 years ago, but for some reason, it was making the rounds again. And it says, well, the title of it is 3 Men Help Elderly Couple into Car in Touching Moment. Now, I didn't even decode the headline. I wish I'd done that now that I'm reading it. But anyway, it was from 3 years ago, and it's, like I said, it's coming around again, and it was right at the top of my feed. So, okay. So there was 3 Black men helping an elderly couple. It looked like they maybe were in a Walmart parking lot, something like that. And there was a woman, well, her name was Rose, and let's see, the husband's name was David. And it's a few minutes long. It's not too long though. I'll try to remember. I'll put a link to the video in the description. And if I don't, go back to the beginning, and I just gave you the title. You can find it easily. I mean to do links, but I forget. So let's see. So there was 89-year-old Rose. So, and David was 100 years old. And everything went according to timestamps again. When you look at those, it's amazing when they say things, that it's all coded. Okay, so at 45 seconds, you see that the men don't leave until they're sure the couple is safely in. So, that happens. And he says, "Thank you so much, fellas." So that was at 50. I know it doesn't sound too exciting, but it's the decoding. And at 54, and that adds up to 9, David says, "I'm 100 years old." And one guy says, "Yeah, you're still doing it. That's good," because he was driving. And at 103, David said, "Thank you, Kanisha," because there was a policewoman there. And that's a whole other thing, that there's a policewoman in the video, and it doesn't seem to me like the policewoman, she said that they had it under control, but honestly, I think the policewoman would have taken more of an active role and not just done her phone doing a video like she did. So that's kind of odd right there. So it's just all acting as far as I'm concerned. And then one of the guys says, "Take it easy, mama." And that was at 123, and reverse the 23. And I'm always saying, 23 is W. For One of Saban would always call us W for a long time on these different shows. And so 23 is W, but if you reverse it, you have 32, and that's Eve. So mama, right? Take it easy, mama. And Eve is 32. So, okay. And a red line shows up on the screen before it's over that it becomes part of the Inside Edition logo near the end. And that's kind of funny. A red line's always a com for us. Let's see. So, and then at 30, I'm going to skip around here. It's not in order, but at 30 seconds, David moves his left foot, and he's having a really hard time walking. He's all hunched over. He's very rounded. So he moves his left foot over to straddle dog poop. Okay. So it's really funny. Mr. Handy's going, what? And David's head is always low. And at 41 seconds, okay, who was president? Who was the 41st president? It was GHWB, right? Well, okay, so this one guy had his pants, he was wearing sweatpants, and he had them down under his rear end. Okay, he did. You know what I mean? They're hanging down, and it wasn't just like jeans, it was like stretchy, so it really went back under there. It was so awkward. And then he had, of course, there were purple striped underwear on. So just about all his underwear is showing, right? And it's purple, and purple is Trump. I mean, it's a lot of things. It's also false flappy things equals in plural, the thing on the flagpole. Okay, that's purple, and that's Trump. So he's signing it right there. And okay, how did this happen? So at 41 seconds, David turns, and the guy is helping his wife, Rose, into the car. So David's kind of standing there waiting, and he looks down. And so at 41 seconds exactly, he's looking down at the guys behind the underwear. It's so funny. He's saying what he thinks about GHWB. Let's see. And at 52 seconds, you can see his face. So there's a few spots here where you can see his face really well if you want to take screenshots. And, like about 54 seconds, you can see his profile. Now he's got like a fake nose and likely a mask on, but you can see some of him. Let's see. So yeah, I'm 100 years old, and I didn't decode Bud Light. I wish I had. There was a sign in the grocery store window right above his head that said Bud Light. So somebody should do that and put it in the chat. You guys are still here, right? Tell me you're still here.
Yes, so Sunday.
Okay. I don't see any chat going. It stopped. Okay. So Rose had a pink top on, and that equals 50. Pink is 50. They're all going, yeah, I see you. You guys make me happy. Okay. So she had a pink top on, and that's 5 for comms, right? Thank you, guys. And let's see. So pink at 50 equals biblical Donald. So it's like he's signing it again, right? He's, purple. The guy had purple underwear on. And she wore a pink top. And that's Donald. So the purple was Trump's. Pink is Donald. And Guska is also 50. And there was a red stripe on this guy, the one that had the underwear thing going on. He had a red stripe going down his pants. And so red stripe equals 114, and it equals I accept Rose. His wife is Rose, supposedly. And it makes me think of the Blue Rose, the Order of the Blue Rose with Mary Magdalene. And red stripe equals JFK Jr. And Jr. is spelled out. It's not JR. So red stripe, that's why the red line and red stripes are a big deal. So David was wearing a gray, all gray jogging suit or sweatsuit. And he had a white shirt showing at his back because he was all hunched over. So you could see his shirts showing under his top. And he also had a second shirt showing on his back. So there was like a blue band. I didn't do blue band, I just did blue. And so David equals blue, it's 40, and it equals I am the 17th letter, and I'm back. And then he had the white part, so he had the white part showing, and that's 65, and it's Team God, and Durham, he's giving us a heads up again that he's Durham, and Mr. R.E.K. for Mr. Ray Edward Kocha. So, okay, I'm all wound up. So he's wearing all gray, I'm wearing gray, and gray is 55, which is JFKJR. And it also equals, which I didn't know, God Gang. So that's kind of a theme here. So that's really neat. And guess what else it matches? 55 that it's like, I can't keep track of all these matches. I'm sorry. But Lady Di, D-I, is 55. So Lady Di. And what else do we have? Black Dog And that's, Junior had the black dog that was called Friday. He had, I think it was a Labrador. And Black Flag, and you know how President Trump had that executive order? I don't remember when, but he signed an executive order that said that the POW MIA flag had to be flown over all federal buildings. And that's why it's still being flown. So it's also, it's funny also because it's over the White House and over the Senate and everything. And it makes you think, oh yeah, they're POWs inside. So, it has different meanings. So Black Flag, and also, I don't know if it's even still around, but I remember a long time ago, there were ads on TV and it was for Black Flag insecticide. So we have that going. So we've got the Black Flag going on the White House because there's insects in there. And the policewoman's name was Kanisha Carnegie, and it's Kaneeesha, Carnegie, like Carnegie Hall. Well, some people say Carnegie, but I don't know. And anyway, Kanisha Carnegie is 126. And you guys probably know what 126 equals, right? Anybody know? Anybody know what 126 is? Somebody we all know and love. No? Okay. It's 107. So Kanisha Carnegie is 126 and it's 107. So this is all just a movie, that whole little video, the Good Samaritan type of thing, the three guys helping the old couple. It has a lot of views. And so I think we're going to find out that they're in lots of places that we haven't really been looking, like in the Inside Edition video. So Kanisha, her first name, equals focus and movie. And John Q. Oh, I said it. Aha. Anyway, Carnegie is 62, and that equals black magic. And of course, she's black. So you have black magic, like pretend, action, like, lights, camera, action, and QR code. And lately I've been wondering, instead of just our 17th letter, there are real QR codes, but I wonder if they named it that because, for a while I thought it was 17th letter and R, but now I'm kind of wondering if it's Queen and R. So like, JFKJR and Diana.
Yes, no.
What?
They're asking how Rosie and Mr.
Oh, okay.
I can't tell from there.
Well, one of the cats is being really annoying right now. Not Rosie. So it was Misty. Rosie's doing okay. She had an issue earlier today. She had a seizure. So, but she's okay. It just happens every so often. You only last a few seconds and she's okay. She kind of feels yucky for a few minutes and then she's okay. But thank you guys for asking. And we're still giving her fluids. So, just twice a week instead of every other day. So, but you guys are so nice to ask. And let's see. I told you about the QR code. Mr. Handy's got to go cat wrangling. He needs a lasso. So let's see. Kanisha said, I looked to my left and at 32, it was probably a minute and 32. I don't know why I didn't write that down. Whatever. The point is there was a 32 in it. She said they looked really beautiful. In other words, like you can look at it now as like they looked in the past really beautiful. Because they're other people. They're not, I'm not saying older people are not beautiful, but to me it sounded like she's talking about in the past. So let's see, they looked really beautiful equals 287. And it equals, oh my God, no, he's not. Yes, he is. That's 287. Oh my God, no, he's not. Yes, he is. So that's how you're going to feel when you watch the video. You're going to go, no, it can't be him. Yeah, it could be him. Oh my gosh, it is. It's him. And let's see. So she's standing by, and oh, he says thank you. I should have cut some of this out. Sorry. So the narrator said they're inspiring others to do the same kind of thing. Well, they're definitely inspiring us. And she said at 107, which is a big number, that's the beauty of it, to see them, to let their mother, their parents, their mothers, their fathers, their grandparents see something. And it didn't even make sense, but that's what she said. Yeah, well, their mothers and their father, their mother and their father. That does make sense now that I'm reading it. And she says at 117, I didn't expect this to go viral. Now go viral would be a good one to do. So Take It Easy Mama is 171, and that equals, it was at 123, reverse it to 32, and that equals Eve. So that's who we have in here. So 171 equals God speaks English. And the reason that is important is because that was Diana. And See Who I Really Am is 171. And Protect the NHS. And that's the UK's National Health Service. So there's all these things that match up to England or the UK. So then somewhere in there, it gave her full name. I think, oh yeah, under the video's description, it gave her full name. And it's so funny, you guys. So her full name is supposed to be Rose Grease, and it sounds like grease, like grease, greasing a car or something. So when I went and I looked up other ways of spelling that last name, and it came up Grief. So you look up her name, and also another article pops up. It's like all these people who are dead named Rose Grease. It doesn't say anything about this famous woman being interviewed. It just is, oh, this one's dead, that one's dead. And find a grave, for Rose Grease. So another one that pops up in the search is from winespectator.com. And the question that pops up that seems to be attached to her name, what's the difference between Vingris and Rosé? And the answer was from Dr. Vinny, like Vincent Fusca. And he's, well, from other videos I've done, he's French, right? So I don't want to get into all that. Savinian Caracastia with the magazine. Do you remember? I don't know. So it says the French expression translates gray wine. So you've got gray in there. And wine made from red grapes without skins. And that's why it's called Vingris or whatever. So that was her name all in that little description. And Dr. Vinny equals 108. And that equals red herring. So that was put there on purpose too. So that's that. That's it for that one. So yeah. Where's my other? Wait, did I get it all?
Are there any questions?
Yeah, I will. Just want to make sure I had everything. Yeah. So you guys have any questions about that? Like how crazy I am? Hi, Carolyn. How you doing? How's Jules?
Okay.
Martha. Oh, hi, Martha. and Belinda and Supra B-Dub. That's funny. And hi, Miss May. And Lisa, hi. Oh, Jules is doing good. I'm glad. Jules looks like our Rosie. I'll say our Rosie because she's kind of a community cat at this point. Anyway, let's see. So I'm going to move on to, you're going to think that I'm off the wall, okay? But it's okay. I don't care.
Well, Lisa said, we're all crazy.
Oh, we're all crazy. Yeah. Well, okay. So how about this one to put in Gematrix? I've just been doing all this stuff late at night, and boy, do I get some ideas. So I was trying to figure out, I don't think Melania, I've been sure for a long time, Melania's not Melania. Okay. Like forever. Back in Twitter days, I didn't think Melania was Melania. I thought she was Carolyn with of course, a mask and the whole. Have you guys ever seen the video? Okay. There's okay, I can't remember which way it went, but Melania has like eyes that are beautiful eyes, but they're kind of back like this a little bit. Well, it's one way or the other. I think there's a video that shows somebody that takes a mask off, and she's got, maybe it's her eyes are like that with the mask, and then she takes it off and she's got regular eyes. And the 180 degrees difference between these two women, the person with the mask and then unmasked. So obviously you can look like whoever you want, the shape of the eyes, anything. The color of the eyes with a contact lens can be changed. So, I've thought for a long time that she was Carolyn. Well, we're going to get into it here. Is Melania Carolyn? All right. So that's 171, which when you look at that is a 17 frontwards and backwards. 171 is blow your mind. And here we go again. God speaks English. See who I really am. Leader of the world. Believe it or not, numbers don't lie. They don't. Numbers don't lie. Holy first mate. And you know how we get lots of things about the ocean and sailing and things like that with all my decoding lately about the beast and whatever the beast is, chimera, whatever it is. So holy first mate makes sense. And let's see. Here comes the judge. Like, I think she's one of the people judging everybody. And what I did for love. Remember the song? I won't even try that one. What I did for love. And that's what's going to happen. Because what's going to happen to her, and I think Junior and JFK, but, sometimes I think it's just her, who would be Eve and Mary. What I did for love, that's a sacrifice right there. Yeah, what I did for love, because it's for the world. Okay, so I can't even read it. I stapled over my notes. So then I thought, okay, is Lady Diana Eve? Okay. And what number is that? I have to take the page off. Oh yeah, 131, which happens to be John F. Kennedy. Just happens. Don J. Trump. We caught them all. So President Trump has been saying that lately. So he wants us to know he wants us to know that we caught them all is 131. And what does that match? So when he says these things and he repeats them, he wants you to look it up. So we caught them all. Well, we caught them all doing what in the Garden of Eden and what at the cross? Like, we caught them all. Let's see. It is finished. So then we have the even better part. is Lady Diana Eve at 131 equals husband and wife. So, yeah. Jesus Mary. So Jesus Mary matches is Lady Diana Eve. Heal the world, because I think that's what's going to happen after this whole big event that we've been talking about. I think the world, of course that's on Michael Jackson's song, but I think that's why he had that song. Hi, George. Hi, Marianne. Let's see what else matches. 131 is Lady Diana Eve. It equals psychopath. And that was like the crazy stuff that happened in the Garden of Eden. The cannibalism. I am smiling when I'm saying that. It's really sick. Anchors away, like, another ship reference, and splashdown. Oh yeah, and I'm sorry, I missed one because it was so scribbled. Is Lady Diana Eve matches the Garden of Eden. That's a big deal. So, what else do I have here? It's exciting. Is Diana Frances Spencer Mary? 260. And 260 equals, hell, anything is possible. The truth is out there. Truth or consequences. You can't argue with facts. And are things becoming clear now? It will be revealed to you. I mean, you never see matches like that, ever. And everybody knows we're going to start asking questions like this. It's so obvious that people will start putting in questions. I mean, I've seen a lot of questions in Gematrix myself. So I don't think it's too weird to put these questions in. Let's see. Is CBK, Carolyn Bessette Kennedy, right? Is CBK DFF, Diana Frances Spencer? That's 73. It's all initials. 73 equals male, female, like Junior with Diana. Trading, like trading places. Goodbye, Britain. Like, yeah, she'll be here. Well, she is here. And let's see. So I'm thinking Diana became Carolyn. And I used to follow Professor Melonhead, Professor Horatio, now he calls himself Q, Melonhead on YouTube. He's probably still on Twitter, maybe he's not, I don't know. And he was putting all these photos out quite a while ago of side-by-sides of Carolyn and Diana. And what I noticed is, sorry, messing with my shirt. Carolyn always had her chin up when her photos were being taken. And Diana always had her chin tucked in. And of course, Diana had blue eyes, or at least I think they were, unless she had blue contact lenses in. So anyway, when you see the side-by-sides now, look at the nose and look at, the best profiles you can find of both of them, and they have the exact same nose as far as I can tell. Now, I forgot to check ears, but from decoding that I still think it's Carolyn is, Diana became Carolyn. Okay. And then she became Melania. Maybe other people are playing Melania too, but we certainly don't see Melania as often as we do President Trump. I mean, I don't think it'd be that hard. Okay, then we get down to, is this the last one on this? I don't know. Okay, this is good. Melania is Diana, is 112. No comment comes out. The Alpha Omega, the mother, like Eve, the mother, and Jesus bride. Okay, so saying Melania is Diana comes up with Jesus bride. Then it comes up he married her. It's true. Now, President Trump says it's true like all the time. Oh, Ryan, are you there, Ryan? Mr. Handy said, oh, hi. How you doing? I'm so glad you're here, Ryan. Okay. Let's see, where was I? Yeah, so President Trump says it's true all the time. So what's he saying is true? He's probably saying lots of different things at the same time, but Melania is Diana matches it's true. And precisely, which is a favorite phrase of Sherlock Holmes in his stories. He always says precisely. So that matches Melania is Diana. And let's see. Oh, connection between the two. So connection matches at 112. Hilarious matches Melania is Diana. Showtime. And so what the gist of it is, oh, I'm sorry, let me finish it. Sleepy Joe and Pocahontas. So he said these so many times, obviously, President Trump. And he wants us to know what is 112. Sleepy Joe is 112, Pocahontas. What else is 112? Well, before you know it, a lot of people will be putting in Melania as Diana. That's 112. And the mother, and he married her. So, oh, and Calvin Klein. So Carolyn was supposedly working at Calvin Klein when she met Junior. You know, I think that's all just a story because he already knew her. She was Diana. So, I mean, obviously, I mean, you can fake people's deaths. You can write up all new scripts for their lives. So why not just change personalities? You can do the exact same thing. Okay, and I just did tons of things like this. I hope I'm not driving you guys crazy. So I tried Diana is Carolyn. Okay, let me say it slower. Diana is Carolyn is Melania. Two is in there, 2 words. Okay, that's 228. And one of President Trump's phrases matches that. The best is yet to come. I mean, if Diana is Melania and Carolyn, the best is yet to come, right? When everybody finds out. And he said this so many times back with the, when was it, 2 or 3 years ago? Now I don't remember. Perfect Conversation, when he was talking about speaking to the president of Ukraine, and everybody was trying to impeach him later on about that. So Perfect Conversation matches it at 228. And this, so Diana is Carolyn is Melania, also equals I'm hidden for a reason, find me. And bigger than you can imagine. And we're in this together. How about that? We're in this together. We, all 3 of them, we're in this together. And I'm on a mission from God. God told him what to do. Now, it's interesting because Nancy Drew commented on it was my second. What?
I'm getting requests.
You getting requests? What are you going to sing?
Hi.
Oh, you're so enthusiastic. Hi. You're Toad. So on my second Nancy Drew video that I did, she commented on that video. I think it was that video. I'm pretty sure. But the comment is, I think the top comment. If you go back and look at that video and you look at comments, I think her comment is the top one there. So she had a quite a long thing to say, basically saying that she isn't anybody special and all that stuff. And she said, I am, listen to how she phrased it. I went back and looked at it again to make sure I had it right. In her comment on my video, she said, I am a mission from God. So she didn't say I'm on a mission from God. She said, I am, like the great I am, like part of God. I am a mission from God. That's what she said. She said a lot more than that. And my answer back to her, I answered her on that comment. And I said, basically, well, she said she doesn't talk in code and all that. And I said, well, whether you know it or not, you're talking in code. And everybody talks in code. And people just don't realize it. Like I'm saying lots of code right now. And I think at one point we'll all know what that means. It'll just come to us like, oh yeah, that's what that means. And we'll like be thinking in numbers or something like that. So I continued. Nancy Drew is Diana Spencer. Okay, because I just know she's somebody else. I was thinking, was she Carolyn? I don't know. So I just thought for fun, I'm going to try Nancy Drew is Diana Spencer, just for kicks. That's 244. And it comes up with the blood type that I've had confirmation on that JFK's blood type is O positive. Now, a lot of people say it's something else, but one of our friends that will have gotten to know her, she showed me a photo of it was sold at an auction. It used to be in the Gettysburg Museum, and it was a blood type card. And anybody in Congress had to carry that with them. And in case something happened to them when they were away or working. So it said he had O positive blood type. And then the other folks will say, well, it's because nobody could, he couldn't say he was the real blood type because he'd be in danger. I mean, I don't know. But all I know is this matches O positive blood type. Okay. And Nancy Drew is Diana Spencer equals, this is torturing me. The beast stuff, right? Feminine of the Trinity. So that comes up. These things are a big deal to me. Holy right hand of Jesus. You know the truth. All these match. I command, not me, I command the UK military. Okay. Does that sound like Diana comms right there? My future wife is hidden. And that would be Junior saying that to me, my future wife, because nobody knows. Nobody knows anything about Diana except people who are doing stuff like this. They all think she's gone. And Nancy Drew is Diana Spencer also equals not what you expected. And it equals she who must not be named. So, yeah, I think that's who. It's a really good, strong. Yeah, I think Nancy Drew is Diana, and they can talk however they want. I've found that out from listening to Greg Wagland. My Sherlock Holmes audiobook guy that I'm always talking about. Yeah. Yeah, Junior is who he is, and I think his brother John, JFK president, is also doing it with him because I think they can sound the same. Okay, we're doing more of my little questions.
What happened to Carolyn?
What happened to Carolyn?
Yes.
Oh, Carolyn was never Carolyn. Carolyn, if you go along with the way I'm thinking, there was never a Carolyn. It was always Diana. Yeah, I don't know if that answers your question, but yeah, it's like Carolyn was a made-up persona, and Diana was the one who is really the Carolyn. Okay, here we go. John married Diana. How about that one? It's 144. And it equals we die together. The beast thing. Pearl Harbor Day. And Juan did a whole talk on Pearl Harbor Day. He did it with Jennifer Mack's channel. And it's one of the really old ones. It's really, really good. You should listen to it if you have missed that. He did lots with Jennifer Mack. And I'm going off my topic here, but he did a talk on Jennifer Mack, and it was, he did one on 311. And that's the title, it's 311 is in the title, the numbers, not spelled. And it's funny because, well, it's not funny, but he was talking about there was an FF over at Pearl Harbor again. And it was in the late 60s, I think. And it's all tied to these numbers. And it was stopped, like it blew up. The submarine blew up. It couldn't launch its nuclear missile. And that's another one you should listen to if you're interested in that kind of stuff. But so the whole talk, it was probably a couple hour talk, and it was all about the dates and everything, frontwards, backwards, inside out with 311. Well, if you guys listen to Yacht Rock, if any of you do, it's like the soft rock from the 70s, 80s. And I love it. I listen to it all the time. I know a couple of you guys do. Brian, I'm thinking about you. And so Yacht Rock is channel 311. And I don't think it's a coincidence that Yacht Rock is 311, because all these songs are full of comms, decodable song lyrics, and they start to be, you don't even have to decode them. All you have to do is listen to them. Some of your favorite songs, it'll turn out, oh my gosh, that's what they're talking about. They're not talking about, just a cute little romance. They're talking about, the end of the world. That kind of, not the end of the world, but the revelation, not the real end of the world, but revelation.
Kathy?
Yeah.
So Susan says, I thought Barron was from Diana and Trump. And there's been several questions around.
Yeah. I think so too. But Diana, as far as I can figure out from all these different huge amounts of decoding, Diana is playing the character of Melania. So to me, that would make sense. It's
How about Junior?
Huh?
How about
Junior has been in the White House, and quite a bit, and now at Mar-a-Lago. I mean, I don't know exactly. He's probably in New York a lot, all over the world, wherever he goes. But at Mar-a-Lago, and that's where Melania is. So that's where really Diana is. So, yeah. Let's see. I'm sorry. I lost where I was. So we died together, Pearl Harbor Day. And then our Ray Edward Kacha. When you say that name, somebody that was Croatian told me how to say the name. Or maybe it was an angel Anon helping me. I don't know. But KOCEJA that you see in gematrix.org and decoding all the time up at the top of the matches, in one form or another, you see Raymond, you see Ed, it's KOCEJA, but you say Katja, and it's almost like I caught ya, that just kind of hit me. I wonder if that's why that name is said the way it is. So John married Diana, 144. Mark of the Beast. So we got the beast in there again. How about this? Name makes sense. Decode my birth ID. Like, who was I really? Never give up. And President Trump says that a lot. He says never give up and never ever give up. The chosen of God. My soulmate. So John married Diana matches my soulmate. Survivor. And listen to him. Now, that struck me. Listen to him as a match, because Juan just quoted the for his Easter message, which was on Psych Club with Tom Numbers. So if you missed the Easter message from Juan, go look at it with Tom. So Juan just quoted from the Mountain of Transfiguration. I can't remember how to say it. It's like escaped me. Is that how you say it? Did I say it wrong? Okay. Yeah, because on the top of the mountain, God said, listen to him, like listen to Jesus, don't listen to the other two. So
You had a comment. Well, who is negative 48?
oh, I don't know.
And so you had a video around that.
Yeah, I
But
had
this is
one.
not who he says he is.
Yeah, I don't want to get controversy started, but yeah, I don't think he's who he kind of leads people to think he is. But then I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I thought I was, but I mean, I don't know. I think he's kind of in there to throw a monkey wrench into things. Sometimes he gives. I don't even think he's still on, is he?
No.
I didn't think so.
No.
Yeah, I think he was like a hit and run. So anyway, yeah, I did a video about that, and it was I think it was called like what President Trump and Ron DeSantis think of that name that you were asking me about, and I was kind of like annoyed when I made the video, so you have to give me a little grace. I was not happy. Let's see. And then I was wondering, because I keep coming up with 3 men and 3 women. And I don't know if I keep coming up with there's 3 men and 3 women, because like Melania is 2 other people, and that would make 3. So maybe that's where it's coming from. But sometimes I wonder if do 6 meet the beast? I don't know. So I just thought I'd try it. Do 6 meet the beast? That's 194. And that equals blackout necessary. And one of his phrases, kind of like what I just said, President Trump, never ever give up, the greatest event. And I think that's what's going to happen out in the ocean somewhere. They'll be on a ship or a boat, sailing, and things are going to happen, go down the tubes. And what really happened, which is another thing President Trump says, 194. He also says America is in trouble. So there's a lot of things that match what what he says. Do 6 meet the beast? And they arrested them. So more than one person arrested more than one person. That matches as well. And who do you say I am? Just interesting, because Juan had just said that in that same Easter message. He was saying, he quoted it. Who do you say I am? He's talking about himself. And decisions matches to 6 meet the beast. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I've only got one more page. How are we doing on time? I don't have a clue like usual.
It's about 55 minutes.
Okay, that'll be good. I'll finish this. Okay, sorry. So then I tried. Can you tell I had fun doing this? I tried Diana, Jonathan, just the 2 names together, right? I think from what I just said, that they in the last one where I said they married each other, John married Diana. To me, it's like obvious, but I tried Diana, Jonathan. That's 112, and it equals hold the line, John Durham. So Jonathan is John Durham. Hilarious. We already went through all this because we already had a match of 112. So it's interesting that it comes up again, 112. So Showtime, Jesus Bride. And another one that I didn't have on the previous match that I told you guys about, Cowboy Hat is 112. So Diana, Jonathan matches Cowboy Hat, which is Juan.
Mary Bo is asking, are you on Truth?
Am I on Truth Social?
Yeah.
Mary? No, I'm not yet because I don't have an Apple. I don't have an iPhone. I have an Android, and I just tried it yesterday, and it's still not accepting Androids. So are you on it? I don't know. How many of you guys are on Truth Social? Let's just put a 1 if you're on Truth Social. Kind of just let me know. I'd be interested to see. I'm on Telegram right now, and I'd like to be on Truth Social. I would. Oh, and I wonder how you guys like it. Oh, Poppy, I am one. Okay, Diana, this is the best. This is one of the best I've got here. Oh, a lot of you guys do. And Ryan, hi. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Ryan and I can't ever say her name right. Judith, that was on with Ryan and I. Jutzzi. They're both on Mrs. Handy Are You Chit Chat on Telegram. So if you guys want to get in touch with these guys and help decode with them, they put up some awesome posts. I think you guys would love it on Telegram. So Mrs. Handy Are You Chit Chat. And we don't have that many people in it, so I hope you guys kind of get into it. I think it would be nice. The more the merrier, right? Let's see. Okay, I stopped at the really good part. So Diana Jonathan at 112 equals he married her. Okay. And the mother, meaning like Eve. The virgin. So we're getting references to Diana and Eve, and we're getting references to Jonathan. The virgin, what Eve is. Okay. Special agent. And husband, wife. You can't get any more obvious than that. Diana, Jonathan, 112 equals he married her and equals husband, wife. And Queensland, I think she's going to be like queen of the world, you know. So Queensland from Australia. It matches Calvin Klein again. So funny. And scare event matches Diana Jonathan because I think that's who's going to be there. Probably John too. And what else? And Amelia Earhart comes up, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, was one of these people Amelia Earhart too? I haven't even tried to get into that. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that's it. Ran about an hour, so I think that's really good. And considering most people only watch 20 minutes, I go a lot longer. You know, the view time goes off after about 20 minutes, goes way, way down. But I can't get my point across in 20 minutes. I just talk, you know, I can't do that. So I really appreciate you guys joining us for the live stream. I think this was really fun. Maybe we should do it more often. And did you guys hear about it earlier? Like, I wonder if you heard about it earlier in the day, like just and planned on it, do another one. I kind of wonder how you guys all knew about it. Was it on Telegram or, you know, whatever. So anyway, I just was wondering, see if I'm doing the right thing. So Mr. Handy, come say goodbye. Oh, be nice. Goodbye. I love you. I love you guys. Oh, you stumbled on it? I'm glad you did Patriot. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I came on a little late too. I'm sorry. And you got notification on YouTube. Oh. And Marianne said bye to you. Yeah. He's so funny. He is funny. He's funny. You should see his t-shirt. I hope it didn't show up in the screen. It wouldn't be appropriate. Well, you know.
It's talking about shooting something.
You don't say that word. My gosh.
It's like,
it's like a camera. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you said that. That's not a good thing. Um, oh, thanks for joining the Telegram. That's great. Yeah. And you guys can add things to, that's the channel you can, post things. Um, and I don't put as much on my regular channel, Mrs. Handy Are You, just plain old one. But yeah, so I do chit chat. I like that one. So I love you. Take care. Bye. Sorry. Bye. Oh, I didn't say the right thing.